Hello, everyone.
Hey, we're live.
We're in London town,
Gorgon City in the building.
and we're here to launch not only Olympia, our new album, but also one of the tracks from it, which is actually going live straight after this, called Dreams, featuring Jem Cook, who's an amazing singer that we've worked with on the album.
Yeah, so you're going to get the world premiere, never been heard before, in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, though, we thought we'd come on YouTube Live and answer some questions. So if you've got any questions that you want to ask us, pop them in the little box to the side there. We've got the first one in already. It says, what advice do you have for novice producers hoping to release quality house music? Definitely, you need
one of these.
You need all this equipment. You need to buy all the top stuff.
No, you don't. You don't at all.
No, I think there's no like right or wrong answer with making any kind of music, and you can get like amazing results on like loads of equipment or just like a laptop. So it's just experimental. Yeah, just remember that there's no right or wrong answers. Just keep experimenting. Just take your time. You've got to have patience as well, and try and be unique, because there's so much music out there that it's hard to sort of break through. So you've got to have something unique, and I think that just comes from experimenting, not being afraid to do things wrong. Just like just play around, have fun, and YouTube tutorials. Watch lots of YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, we didn't have that when we were kids.
Yeah. But they definitely help, and it's really good for finding other people's opinions and the way they approach making music. You can really learn a lot, and I wish we had that when we were growing up making music. But even now, we've been doing it for years. We still sometimes go on YouTube tutorials just to learn new techniques. You can never know it all.
There's always the amazing thing about music production is that you never know it all, and you're learning every time you open up your projects. You're always learning new stuff. So keep on searching for new bits. Okay, let's get another question. Where are we?
Roughly how many hours does it take for you to produce one song? I'd say it takes anywhere from 4 hours to 8 years. Literally, it's it could take anything. But I think most of our best songs that we've ever done actually have been made in the shortest amount of time. Especially the songwriting. Normally we'd get that done in 4 hours, and maybe we'd kind of know how it's going to sound in about 4 hours, and then we'd sort of perfect it up for a couple of days afterwards. But it's crazy that the best songs are made in the shortest amount of times.
You kind of know if it's a really special song, then you'll probably know after an hour whether it's something special. Some tracks which don't seem so special can take 6 months to finish. They can end up being really cool, but we always find that the most sort of magical ones happen really quickly, and that's sort of been our experience with Gorgon City for sure.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, Georgina Fennessy, hello to you.
Nice to
meet you. She says, "Is there another Gorgon City beer coming?" Yes, there is. Actually,
bloody well is.
Yeah, it's like you knew. It's coming out. It's actually going to be ready on Thursday, and it's going to be available to the public really soon. And it's called Olympia. It's a beer made specifically for the album, so look out for that.
If you could play from Big Nasty. It says, if you could play one song from this new album as your entire set for the next 20 shows, what song would it be?
I wouldn't want that with any song.
Well, basically, our favorite track on the album, I suppose that would work.
Yeah,
a big set.
Well, I've got a few favorites. I think Oxygen is definitely up there. Definitely one of my favorites. And
Yeah.
Dreams.
Yeah, I'd say Dreams. Yeah, Dreams is about to come out, and for me, like, it's definitely one of my favorites on there. It's got a lot of different elements to it that sort of make it a really interesting song. And Jem Cook just obviously kills the vocal. It's like she's got such an amazing voice, so it definitely stands out on the album. So don't go anywhere, because the tune is going to be live here in 8-9 minutes time. So keep it locked. Don't move from your seat. Who, dead or alive, would be your top 5 dinner party guests?
Wow. Dead or alive.
Trying to think of really good comedians, because you want comedians.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor was amazing. Bill Bailey.
Oh yeah, Bill Bailey. That would be jokes.
Alan Partridge, obviously.
Ronnie Corbett. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Sat next to Ronnie Corbett.
Samuel L. Jackson would be good. Maybe like John Travolta in his prime.
Yeah.
Okay, so some more questions. What's your mastering chain?
It's funny, like, yeah, we get asked what our mastering chain. This is a geeky production question, but we actually, on our mastering chain, like, for tracks that we play out, we literally all we have is a limiter on it, and like we do like all the sort of technical side of mixing and mastering, like, in the actual project ourselves. And when we want the track to be like good enough to play in the clubs, we'll literally just put a limiter on it, and it always sounds good enough to play in a club. So yeah, we don't really like go too crazy in on like on mastering. We try and get things sounding as great as possible in the actual track, rather than like relying on putting effects on the whole master. It's like if something's not right, you've got to fix the individual element on the track, rather than trying to fix it all like after it's already done.
Yeah, I think one of the pieces of advice that I was given when I was younger about mastering is, just don't put anything on it, basically. Just because, it can give you a false sense of security about the way your mix sounds like in reality. So you need to be careful about using like presets from like mastering software and stuff like that, because it can really kind of destroy your mix in a way. You need to make it sort of perfect in its own way before it goes into the master.
Yeah. The mastering should only be like the tiny bit of like extra.
It's like the sprinkle of the special sauce.
Seasoning at the end.
The special seasoning. Peri. That peri salt.
Someone says, is Printworks your favorite place to perform? I kind of think it is.
It's an amazing venue.
Yeah, it really like takes your breath away being there and performing there. And we've been lucky enough to play it once in the DJ room, once in the live room, and we're finishing off our tour there in December, and it's sold out. So yeah, can't wait for that. And someone else said, what cities are you most excited to visit on the album tour?
LA is always amazing.
Yeah.
New York, obviously the big ones in America. London.
Yeah. London and Chicago.
Chicago is always amazing.
Yeah.
San Diego is obviously amazing. But yeah, get your tickets. They're available at gorgoncity.com.
Yeah. Someone else asked, any Terrorist Dub versions on the album? Yeah, there's a couple, but I think weirdly, we kind of like, the reason why we do the Terrorist Dubs is because we want to make a version of the track like something that we'd want to play in our DJ sets in the clubs. But I feel like with this album, we've kind of like just made the whole album something that we'd want to play in the clubs and something that we can play at clubs and festivals. So we've kind of done less Terrorist Dubs on this album because we kind of felt like it doesn't need it. Like the originals are like, you know, they're built for the club. So yeah, not as many Terrorist Dubs because the originals are Terrorist Dubs.
Which country? What country do you guys want to tour in the future, which you haven't visited yet?
Ooh.
We're really lucky to have been to loads of amazing countries, but we were meant to go. There was a few places that we were meant to go to before lockdown. And there was one we were meant to do a show in Mozambique, which obviously got cancelled. And then we also had a show in Cape Town in South Africa, which we've never been to. We've only been to. Or have you been to Cape Town?
Oh yeah.
I've never been there, but Kai did. But I went alone to Johannesburg. But it was just amazing we were so excited about going to Africa. And we've just never properly been. We've only ever been to South Africa, so it'd be lovely to go to places like Mozambique. I think we had a show booked in Kenya as well, but we sadly couldn't go to those shows because of the pandemic. But hopefully we'll be able to go back there. But yeah, just to explore Africa more.
Yeah, definitely.
Also Southeast Asia. We've been to. We've played a show in Thailand, but we've never really properly toured there, like round Southeast Asia. We did a show in South Korea once. It'd be amazing to go back there. And yeah, South America. We love South America. We can't wait to get back to South America. Big up the Colombia crew. We see you.
Yeah. Someone asked, have we planned to make a collaboration with Tom and Collins? Yeah, Tom and Collins are like really good friends of ours. We see them a lot, and yeah, it's something that we always talk about, but have never actually got around to doing it. But yeah, we've got more music from them actually coming soon on Realm, and they've just done a remix for us. So yeah, we're always working with them. Look out for their next release on Realm, and yeah, we'd love to collab with them. Hopefully one day soon.
All right, we're coming into the last question, because after this we're going to go straight into the tune, and you're going to see the new video for our new song Dreams, featuring Jem Cook. Quickly, Mexico someday. Yes, we always love going to Mexico. We'll be back there soon. Do you want to come and visit Budapest or Vienna?
Ooh, yeah, we've played both before. Love it. Love both cities.
Budapest is beautiful.
Yeah, we've still got time to add more dates to our Olympia tour, so hopefully we'll be there.
Okay, we're going to go now. So thank you so much. Here we go. Dreams is coming up soon. Big up everyone tuned in. Olympia out on Friday. Make sure you cop that and check it out and stream it. Tell your friends.
Stay logged in about 30 seconds. Dreams.
Peace.
World premiere.
End, yeah?
Yeah.